Dear Pete, do you think cryptocurrency is viable? I had a friend make big money on it, and I'm thinking about investing. Kyle. Oh boy. I got a text from a friend of the show this weekend, Nicole.
A friend of the show.
Maybe we'll exchange surnames
Ooh.
between the break, asking me the same question. Person's not named Kyle. And I get this question a lot because even though cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum and Litecoin and a bunch of other Ripple, bunch of other coins, sort of have dipped in the last few months compared to where they were near the end of 2017, people still want to know if you can make money on them. I'll tell you, I know 3 detailed stories, and I'll try to tell you some of them. 3 detailed stories of people who have made normal random dudes investing a few hundred, maybe a couple $1,000s, Nicole, who made tens of thousands of dollars off of cryptocurrency.
Can you pick my jaw up off the floor for me, please?
I know, and see, this is the thing. Like, this is what makes me nervous about this segment because I'm going to answer the question, and no matter what I say in the question, good, bad, or otherwise, all people are going to hear is, I know someone who invested hundreds and came back with tens of thousands. It's hard not to hear that.
Yeah, and it's that whole selective listening thing. You hear what you want to hear, and so you hear, "Oh, I only put in 100 and got back thousands." That's what people want to hear.
I know. So here's the deal. Okay, here's my thought. And by the way, on the show, and was it November, Frank? Do you remember?
Yeah, going into November, or no, December. It was like the first week of December that you did this.
I bought cryptocurrency on the air. I bought some Litecoin. I bought some Bitcoin. All told, all in, after all those shenanigans, I think I invested about 2,500 American dollars, $2,500. And they spiked by early January. I think my position of $2,500 was worth $5,000. If I would have sold, I would have doubled my money in 30 days. Again, this sounds really good. And Nicole, you remember when I would come into your office and be like, guys, I don't know what to tell you, but
Yes.
I just keep making money. And of course, you don't make money until you sell anyway, but
I would just get like a text from you, and it would just be like random numbers.
I know.
And that was my update.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was exciting. I actually
It was.
enjoyed it quite a bit. Those days ended. Huge Bitcoin crash. I don't remember when, a couple months ago. But now, as of the show today, my position is back to $2,500. But it was down to, I think, $1,400 at the low. So it went $2,500 in, up to $5,000, down to $1,400, and now at $2,500. A few disclaimers here. This is money that was extra money. It wasn't my emergency fund. I didn't need it for my financial goals or priorities. So not to sound like a brat, but it was $2,500 that I could afford as a gag for the show. That sounds a little bratty, doesn't it? A little bit?
I call it like see it.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what happened. I had $2,500 that I was willing to use to help us all learn a little bit about Bitcoin. Now, what are my goals for this long term? I don't know. Here's how I view it. I know 3 people that I told you about that have invested hundreds and a few couple thousands and have tens of thousands of dollars. And the way I view it is that'd be a fun story for me. And so I'm willing to play that game. That being said, it's not a strategy for accomplishing any goals. It's essentially like a lottery ticket. I own a lottery ticket that has more than one chance to win. I would never take my weekly pay and go buy a lottery ticket. Sorry, my friends at the lottery. I just wouldn't. However, I feel like it's a good idea to have $2,500 in something that there is a wild hair chance that it goes up to tens of thousands of dollars. Is that, Nicole, am I painting an inaccurate picture here?
No, because I feel like at the time when you did this was a more accurate representation of how it was going.
Yeah, I felt like it was heading that way.
Yeah.
Well, you still see people who claim to know a lot about this stuff say, well, it's going to $1 million a Bitcoin. And I think it's just under 10,000 right now, or right around 10,000. I don't know. And I don't know. I'll just tell you this. If the question is cryptocurrency viable? Here's the answer. cryptocurrency, the technology behind cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, that is a very viable technology. In fact, it's already spread its wings throughout corporate America. You turn on the radio or television and you hear companies like IBM and Procter and Gamble and all these sorts of like tried and true companies talking about how they're using blockchain for real-time logistics and all these sorts of things. So that technology is viable, and it is technology that is used to support crypto as well. So I know that's a bad out to answer that question, but the technology behind cryptocurrency is absolutely viable and important, and there are ways to invest in blockchain technology outside of cryptocurrencies. Now, for the cryptocurrency itself, I don't know. I do know this, that the what's the opposite of spike? The crash? The crash of the value in the last few months was a lot because options began trading on cryptocurrencies. So people were selling against it. Options allow you to sell or buy the right to buy or sell at a future time. And what that can do is it can manipulate markets with leverage. And that's more or less what happened. So I don't know if anyone can tell right now. A lot of people claim to be experts on cryptocurrency. I don't know. A lot of the experts in cryptocurrency are dead wrong over and over and over again. Of course, that being said, a lot of experts, a lot of things are dead wrong over and over again, especially when predictions come into play. So I will say this. Jump in on cryptocurrency. I use Coinbase. It's an app on your iPhone or Android, Coinbase, but do not put any more money in there that you can afford to lose tomorrow.